folks, welcome to Legacy IS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty Sushma KP. So, what is the topic that we will be looking into today? Pakistan Afghanistan border tensions and also the peace talks in Istanbul. Now, this particular topic becomes important is because of the fact that while your dignitaries from your Pakistan and Afghanistan are in Turkey, Istanbul, trying to come to a solution over the fragile situation that they are having right now between your Afghanistan and Pakistan. Their troops are engaging in a fight while they are trying to, let's say, map out with a solution. Okay, so on November 6th, while Afghanistan and Pakistan are on peace talks, the forces on both sides exchanged fire. Now, your if you see the blame game as to who or what exactly happened, Afghanistan is telling more of your Pakistan is claiming that Afghanistan was the first one to fire and Pakistani forces just gave a respectable and a measured response, whereas Afghanistan denies any such thing, especially at the fire exchange in the Shaman border. Now, despite this exchange of fire, your Pakistani authorities as well as Afghan authorities have held that the ceasefire still remain intact, and as of now, it is very fragile. They are trying to test the level to which the fragility of ceasefire is going to break. Okay. Now, this particular issue has an implication for the entire South Asian region for a wide varied of reasons we will discuss in the course of the video. And this talks, whatever they are trying to address in your Istanbul, is to address cross border military and also to prevent further escalations. What is the background of this? So, your Afghan Taliban returned to power in 2021. Now, usually your Afghan Taliban and your Pakistan have been on the warm relationship with each other, except in the recent years, especially after they returning to power from 2021 onwards, there has been skirmishes, border skirmishes. But this has become into a lot of and large amount of violations are taking place, especially in the recent times. What is the reason? Pakistan accuses your Afghan Taliban of harboring Pakistani Taliban, otherwise also known as Tehreek-e Taliban Pakistan, that is, which is trying to conduct strikes against Pakistan. Whereas Afghanistan claims that it is in no way control of your Pakistan Taliban, and it also criticizes your Pakistan's airstrikes in its territory. What happened here? Pakistan is trying to hit many airstrikes into Afghanistan, including its heartland, its capital, and many other regions, in order to target the headquarters of your Pakistan Taliban. Now, in this, many times 45 people have been killed in an innocent village. Understanding many of them were women and children. And Afghanistan is claiming that Pakistan is violating the sovereignty of your Afghanistan. If you say what is the major reason for conflict, one of them is your Durand Line dispute. Durand Line is a demarcation which was done during your British period of time. This was never recognized by your Kabul, that is your Afghanistan. Understanding? So, the clashes have been further intensifying in your 2025, where temporary ceasefire, in order to bring and not make sure that escalation continues, in order to bring a temporary suspension, a ceasefire was signed in Doha between both parties, that is Afghanistan and Pakistan. Now, the Istanbul, whatever talks that are going on, it is the third set of talks that are going on in order to make sure that a permanent peace is reached in these places. Now, your Istanbul Peace Treaty is hosted by Turkey, which is a mediator for these issues, and also this point of time, the delegation, because all the other delegations have failed to meet a consensus or a long-term peace solution. This time, the delegation includes your intelligence and security officials from both nations. That is, from Pakistan time, the delegation is led by your Lieutenant General Asim Malik. who is also the intelligence of your ISI and other senior officials. From the Afghan side, it is represented also by your Abdul Haq Wasik and all these others. Now, before we move ahead, we have a small announcement from Legacy IS Academy. Now, if you're someone who wants to kickstart your UPSC civil service journey, look no further. You have found the right spot with Legacy IS Academy, which maintains its batch stride at strictly 40 members per limit, so as to provide you individualized attention and guidance. At Legacy IS Academy, we also offer one-on-one mentorship, easy access to educators, daily mains answer writing challenge, your prelims mock test series, your interview mock panels. Alongside, we also conduct 360-degree current affair classes. We conduct our sessions in both online as well as offline mode. For those of you who are working professionals, students, you can avail our weekend courses alongside our weekday courses. We also conduct CSAT classes by your IIT professionals, and for those of you who want to see how the classes are, you can schedule a demo class either in the online or offline. For more information, you can check out Legacy IS Academy website or contact the number given. Now, how are the Istanbul talks going on? Both sides, that is, the sources, have claimed that there is a good atmosphere, and if possible, this could also go on further. What are they trying to come up with? A permanent ceasefire. The recent exchange of fire, especially in a Chaman port, this is a border post wherein a lot of your trade, security, border, everything is held on. Pakistan is claiming that your Afghans initiated the fire and your Pakistan contained it in a responsible manner, and both sides are telling that this is not our fault, it is from their side, that is not their fault, it is from the other side. So both sides are blaming each other. One thing we can see from this is there is a very fragile situation in the border piece between your Afghanistan and Pakistan. As of now, no casualties have been reported. Now, the Durand line, which remains one of the most important aspects of your Afghan Taliban with respect to your sovereignty, is one of the most porous border which stretches around 2,600 kilometers, and also it is very important for your trade routes, migration, and also this impacts very much of your international trade. And also China is very concerned over this because of its huge investment with respect to your CPEC, or China Pakistan Economic Corridor, and this is a gateway for your entry into Central Asia. Understanding, so your Afghanistan acts as a bridge or a battleground for your South and your Central Asia. Okay, South Asia and Central Asia ka key link is your Afghanistan. So, what are the core issues that they are trying to negotiate in these summits? That is your Doha talks or your Istanbul talks. Pakistan is telling that strictly Afghan Taliban to take action on your TTP or your Pakistani Taliban. Afghanistan is claiming that we have no control nor involvement, and also Afghanistan is claiming its sovereignty, that it does not want Pakistan to enter into the hearts of your Afghanistan and conduct airstrikes. So, there is a huge amount of trade deficit between both of them. So, one of the things, because of the aftermath of these skirmishes, is your trade routes and border crossings have been closed, and both of them are trying to come up with joint mechanisms for your intelligence sharing. Now, if you see, this is not just something that is important from your Pakistan or Afghanistan standpoint, but also your Turkey mediation highlights how important it is in the, let's say, mediation with respect to the Muslim majority conflicts, and your Doha talks is trying to set the precedent, but it is also not leading to any lasting results. China is very much concerned over its investment. India observes this from it more of observes all the developments without having direct involvement, and also it worries about the spillover effect this terrorism might have if not contained. The same way your international organizations such as United Nations are also observing. Now, if you see what are its implications for India, first and foremost, this could be a terror network expansion. Okay, the rising instability will have a seeping, okay, leakage into your South Asia, and this could divert your Pakistan security forces from the eastern to the western borders, and also this could affect the very much, let's say, your counter terrorism coordination and your SARC member countries stabilities. At the end, Now, if you see, Istanbul peace talks is a crucial opportunity for bringing any sense of stability between Afghanistan and Pakistan, where mutual restraint, regional cooperation, and transparent counter terror frameworks are very much necessary. One thing we do can agree is that peace in Kabul means peace in Islamabad, and peace in Islamabad means peace in the region of your South Asia. Understanding? So, with this, we'll come to the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it along with your friends. Thank you.